was here. Because he's a killer. Oh, smaller. Anyways, this is where he was. Look! When the victim went for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please! This is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing! Duh! Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this court will be held in contempt. Mr. White, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of defense are distortion of the truth, Your Honor. I have no idea what you just said. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She went to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first went to the left. And then you hit her, savagely, that's what I saw. Next, with the last of your strength, she went to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That it was Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Could you please cross-examine the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. But I'm not going to read all of this again. Blah, 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 blah. That's one of the problems I have with the Phoenix Wright games. I can't do any bad jokes or something like I can do with other games because I'm reading all the time. The autopsy report says she has been hit once. Mr. White, need a coke. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? That was my chance to hit him where it counts, right between the legs. Mr. White, wasn't you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony? Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! The witness is confused because it's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Kill him! Wait, who said that? Very well. If the witness would care to rise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia went to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and went for the door. Then you did hit her with a single blow. 2 up. 2 up indeed. Well, very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, I see. It's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked out the window and heard a thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? oh, that, the glass slats then. Right, the one that had fallen over the scene. Phoenix? Wasn't something about his practice odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll pass further. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will voice his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. That's not really possible, because looking at floor plans, the light stand is out of the side of the window. Objection! Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder. Yes? 1 second. I'm sorry, but I had a cough. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the gateway to tell us a claim, you couldn't have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fane law offices. In other words, you were the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, I Miss Mia. Looks like I forget our verdict. Objection! That's fine enough, Phoenix White. What? I forgot about address. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law office of Miss Fay. What does that do, Your Honor? The question is, when was that wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You're most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fame call offices. That is when I saw that accused light stand. Now I'm confused. Please, explain to the court what this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix White has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen that stand, at the very moment of the murder. And thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand.